What's up everyone, Overheat here, giving you guys another World of tank review on this time a German Panzer 5.4 premium tank, Xbox One edition. Now the main reason why I'm doing a review on this one, I figured why not do a tank that's unique to the Xbox One. And this tank is unique to the Xbox One because anyone who's played PC would know by the fact that I said tier 5 is by that. Actually, tier 5. This tank is a tier 5 on Xbox and it's a tier 6 on PC with extremely different stats. So we'll do the normal breakdown of what we see on the basic screen here. 870 hit points. Yes, 870 hit points, tier 5. That is a shit ton, and if I remember correctly, it is the highest hit points out of all the tier 5 tanks in the game, with the Churchill 7, I think that's 700. I think one of the Russian tanks also, not Churchill 7, I think it's Churchill 3, and I think one of the Russian tanks might be a little over 700, but yes, it is the highest out of all the tier 5 tanks in the game, almost double most of the medium tanks in the game, so yes. Strong point tank, shitload of hit points for tier 5, it's pretty much tier 6 hit points for the tank, so, and even the tier 6 on PC doesn't even have that much health, so yeah, super strong point of the tank right there. Onto the speed limit is 55 kph, and it does hit 55 kph with a 870 horsepower engine, but you know, I'll get to it when I get to the next part, but it does hit 55 kph going in a straight line without a problem. So it's a decently mobile tank. Chassis rotations at a really crappy 29 degrees per second. That is really crappy, and it loses, like, it does great in a straight line, but man, the moment you start turning, this tank speed drops by half the moment you start turning. So huge downside of the tank right there is that chassis rotation. But then again, it comes around with an amazing turret rotation at 53 degrees, which is outrageously good. So it kind of balances out the tank a bit, but then again it doesn't as we go on. Rate of fire is at a 14 rounds per minute. Pretty standard for most tier 5 medium tanks. You know, have pretty good rate of fire unless you're using a derp gun. But I mean, as the standard Panzer 4 turret, so 14 rounds per minute. It's good for tier 5. We'll say that's what we'll go with. Good for tier 5. And then view range is 320, and camouflage value is, you know, it's a big tank, so it's below average. Well, let's take a look at the tank now. And this is the premium, actually more I should say special premium tank, because it's not one you can buy off the tree. Pretty sure there's only 2 times they've actually sold this tank. So this is a special premium tier 5 Panzer 5.4, and pretty much it's a Panzer 4 turret with a Panther, tier 7 Panther body, which explains the high health, because, well, it has a tier 7 body, and I completely remember I forgot to go break down the armor, so let's go back really quick and do that really quick. Hull armor is at 85 millimeters, decent, but in a sense is really good for this tank. Side armor is 40, decent for its tier, which then back is the tank is 40, and then turret armor is 50 in the front, so sides on 30 on the sides and 30 on the rear, which is okay. So the armor's out of the way, and let's go right to it. Okay, the armor of the tank. So now that that's all done, as we can see, it's 85 in the front, and there's no commander hatches. I don't know if these are weak spots or not, but there's no like viewports or machine gun ports in the front, so it's flat. And it's at a decent angle. I would say like, I don't know, 50 degrees? It can't be 50. No, that's 90 right there, so you know, 80, maybe 50-ish. But more importantly, it's about, I would say about 50, maybe 40, so you're probably looking at an extra at least. It's not double, 60 degrees is double. and 50 degrees is about half. So if you're looking about 50 to between 50 and 40, I mean, the overall frontal hull armor is about, say, 120-ish, give or take. Maybe a little bit more or less. But anyways, the overall armor, it comes out, it's over 110, which is actually really good. I know it's at least that high because this, for a tank, if it gets, this is a weird tank in a sense when it comes to its matchmaking. Now the hull armor is good, and at the same time it's really bad because tier 5 is an interesting zone when going up trees, because when you're going from tier 4 to tier 5, the difference between tanks is usually not great. The guns don't improve too much, the armor of tanks don't improve too much, you know, mobility, I mean, a lot of the trees don't have a big difference between going from tier 4 to tier 5. And this is a tier 5 tank. So this tank can get tier 5 games, which it's one of those tanks, like an AT2, one of those few tanks where if it's in its own tier, it dominates, and its armor really shows its strength if it's in a tier 5 game. That 85 millimeters, that sloped 85 millimeters, that's going over 100, kicks ass in a tier 5 game, because most tanks at tier 5, medium tank wise, not heavy tank wise, medium tank wise, running about 110 on the penetration to, say, at most maybe 130. So either the medium tanks will not be able to pin the frontal hull of your tank, or there'll be a 50-50 chance. So tier 5 game, frontal hull of this tank is absolutely a beast, and it has it's one of those tanks where if you're in your own tier, it's great, but as your tiers go up, because it does go up to tier 7, that hull armor of yours, that 85 millimeters, I mean, even though it's good, it drops in value as it goes up in tier. As like an AT2, where the tanks get more accurate and that penetration becomes better, the AT2 drops down as the tiers get higher, as you get in the higher tier games. So it's one of those tanks that, I'm not saying it can't do bad in tier 5 or tier 6 and 7 games, but if I see a tier 5 game, I forget about it. I go throw all my cards on the table and say fuck all. But you gotta change your play style depending on what the tier ratio is. You're playing up to 7s, be more cautious with your hull. You're going down tier 5, man, you're pretty much the top dog alpha. You can pretty much eat up everything. Anyways, going on, lower plate, I don't know what the armor is, but it's small and tiny, as you can see. But another benefit of this tank, though, is that even though it's at 85 millimeters, and not well sloped, but it is sloped frontal hull, it's a big tank. And a lot of tier 5 tanks in the game are small, especially in this thing. Since it's tier 5, it gets tier 4s and 3s, and a lot of tier 4s and 3s are super tiny. And when they fire at you, they're going to be shooting up at your tank. A lot of things will be shooting up. So the effectiveness of your hull armor will increase as the tiers get lower. So there is some great benefit with that, which we'll get to. But now let's get on to the side of it. 40, which I'm assuming is right here, is where that 40 is, and this is all spaced armor. All that usual stuff. So then the side is 40, and then the rear is 40, blah blah blah. But not much to say on that. I mean, the major strong feature of this tank is its hull armor for its tier. 85 millimeters in the front of the hull, super good, great for tier 5 games. Can be so-so in tier 6s, but completely worthless against tier 7s. But if you get in those tier 5s games, you are top dog when it comes to armor. Now turret, again, not so good. 50 millimeters on the front, 30s on the side. But this is space armor. Right here, these little chunks right here, that's spaced armor. So anyone who shoots at that, you're probably looking at their effective penetration at most being cut in half, and same with damage. So that is a plus side on the turret. But then again, you got this huge weak spot anyway on the front of the turret too. I'm pretty sure that effective armor is right here anyways. So turret, it's kind of a weak spot, but at the same time it's not. I mean, it is a small turret. It's a super fast moving turret. It does have this little dot up top, but it's a so-so turret. As long as you're in tier 5 games, you should be pretty good. But then again, as the tiers go up, the effectiveness of the tank goes down. So that's probably the biggest thing about this tank, which makes it super OP, but then again, it doesn't make it super OP. So yeah, let's go on to the gun now. Wrong way. Yeah, this is what we're looking at the gun. The standard 7.5 centimeter 40L A48. Pretty much the same gun as the Panzer IV, hence Panzer IV turret. So, and fires at 14 rounds per minute. Standard 110, same as the Panzer IV with 110 damage, which is good at tier 5 because your average tank is running between 400 health. Their heavy tanks run at 600 to 700, so it doesn't take many shots to kill someone. But as the tiers go up, tier 8, heavy tanks are looking about 800 health, pretty much equal to yours, and you're not going to be able to out-damage them. You kind of will out-damage them because your gun does shoot really fast. But then when it comes to, not tier 8, tier 6s. And then when it comes to tier 7s, you're looking at tier 7 tanks with over 1,000 health. So that's when you guys start playing very cautiously with the tank and changing it up. Premium rounds at 158. Again, that's good for tier 5 and 6, but when you hit about tier 7, it kind of loses its value, and high explosive is crap, so don't even worry about that. Aim time, on the other hand, is really good with a 1.71, which kind of helps balances out the fast rate of fire of the tank, so you can just keep spewing out rounds all the time with a really poor German accuracy of 0.3. I'm not saying German tanks have poor accuracy, but 0.38 is poor for a German tank. So there is that on the downside. You will miss shots, but you do have a lot of ammo and you do shoot really fast, so it doesn't hurt you as bad. And you're gonna do a lot of close confrontation if you're a tier 5 game. So what to say I can really say about the tank: the mobility is good for tier 5. Armor's frontal hull armor, really good for tier 5. Guns, great for tier 5. Everything about this tank makes it the best. Like, this is the best tier 5 tank in the game when it comes to its, probably, actually I would say in general, it's the best tier 5 tank in the game. Like, hands down. Maybe, I guess I can't say. I mean, I'll say best tier 5 medium. Nah, it's the best tier 5 tank in the game because it has the highest health, has some of the best mobility for a tier 5, has really great hull armor for a tier 5. I mean, it has heavy tank hull armor in the front. So it's the best tier 5 tank in the game, and it has 870 health, which is more than enough reason for anyone to get this tank because it has that much goddamn health. It can take shots like a champ. Even if it's in tier 6s aren't going to be doing a shit ton more damage than tier 5s. So usually it can out damage tier 6s and kill them, even heavy tanks wise. So honestly, this is my personal opinion, the best tier 5 tank in the game, and more importantly, it's pretty much like a mini E50M because with its mobility and the high armor it has and the big size, it makes it a great ramming tank. So if you're going against tier 6 medium tanks, tier 5 medium tanks, tier 4 anything, ram them, because tier 4s and 5s, you can charge at them, they're going to freak out, shoot at your upper plate, bounce shots all the time, and you're going to get kills and kills and kills just by ramming people. And since your tank is so huge and you have so much armor, not much damage. And again, you saw I put a small liner. I mean, you can't get vertical stabilizer on this tank at tier 5, so I just put a small liner on it. And no point of having increased aim time, so, or not aim time, but rate of fire. The thing already shoots fast. So, I mean, honestly, it's the best tier 5 tank in the game, and it's a unique tank to Xbox. Because again, it is on PC, and it's a tier 6 game on tank on PC, and the stats are quite different on PC. So, and overall, the stats on here, we have the better stats for our tank. So, if you ever guys see this tank in stores, get it. It's a blast to play, and I don't know what else to say about it. It is just an absolutely awesome tank. So it's just a beast. So let's get on to some gameplay. Hopefully I can show a shitload of ramming. Maybe we'll get some good climb. Again, it gets into tier 7s, but if we get into a tier 5 game, that would just be awesome. You guys can just see how awesome this tank is. So let's get right to it. Okay, so here we are playing AlHasa Rain. Let's hope we get rain weather. I don't even know if PC has weather or not, so I don't think I played long enough. I don't know. I think that was an Xbox exclusive, but I don't know. Someone's gonna have to give me a heads up, but I haven't played PC in forever, so hopefully it's a tier 5 game. That'd be pretty awesome. So see what happens. Oh, and gun depression. I don't know. Personally, I think the gun depression is kind of crap. Tier 5 games, sweet. just the fact it's a small turret on a big hull, which means you can't do too much with the gun depression. So I don't know the exact number for this one, but let's see.
We've got enemies in the area.
It goes down. It's higher on the sides, as you can see here. I think it's about maybe 10 degrees on the sides, or close to it. So I mean, that's good gun depression, but it's still a small turret on a big hull, which means small tanks can still go up in the side of you, like an ELC, and shoot at you. So and you can't even hurt them. But it's kind of another downside of the tank. But as you can see, the tank is mobile. Ah, fuck it. You know, I'm done explaining it. Let's just go kill some tanks. We got only like a few heavy tanks, so push on some premium rounds. I pretty much shoot nothing but premium rounds in this tank anyways. I don't care about making money. I just like fucking people over. And before they're dying right off the bat, and they have an artillery that just went right down in the middle for no reason whatsoever. You guys not have a fire extinguisher? Wow. Oh, he's dead. That was unfortunate.
I see one of them. That one drilled straight through. We've got a loss. We've lost the track. We're immobilized.
Oh, that guy's running the derp gun, that's why he's hurting me.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Trying to get on my side. Like I said, man, you got plenty of fucking health to deal with here, man. You can take a couple of shots. Don't be afraid to take a couple of shots, man. They're pretty much bringing you down to their level, so.
Enemy got us in their sights. They're hit.
And yes, I'm shooting nothing but premium rounds. Don't give me shit for that. It's a tier 5 tank. I don't care. I just play it for fun, so.
They've spotted us.
The tank's super OP, so why not just make it more OP and shoot nothing but premium rounds, right?
That one left a big hole. Radio man is back with us. Enemies looking right at us.
There's artillery shooting at me now.
We lost a friendly vehicle. They found us. That's gotta hurt. Got an enemy here. Scratch another bad guy.
KBIS is fully up right now.
You hit him hard. Artillery fire. Take cover.
Oh, why is my fucking aimer dead, man? That hurts.
They found us.
That fucking artillery is getting them being fucking annoying, man.
We've been detected.
don't have the fucking aim time to deal with that, man. Oh, well, whatever. What can you do?
They found us! Target locked. We got 'em all.
Boom, bitch. That was a great first game to just show how dominant this fucking tank is at its own
Reload.
tier.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, that's fucking awesome, man. Again, lost money, shot nothing but premium rounds. Don't really have to do that. I just do it because, well, I just love the fucking tank. So why not make it more OP and shoot nothing but premium rounds at people, right? Steel wall, Spartan, all that other good shit that we all love. Look at that, man. Fucking just top dog MXP. Just wrecked. Just wrecked. Just wrecked. Okay, next battle. So now we're on Beenight. Let's hope we get a little bit more balance. Kind of show you how the tank plays against the higher tiers. Oh, but another tier 5 game, man. Awesome shit there, I guess.
Alright, man.
The tank doesn't see tier 7 very much. I don't know. I mean, some people say they get a lot of tier 7. I don't get a lot of tier 7 tank games, so whatever, you know. I guess people are just gonna see how fucking OP this tank is. I don't care. Charge!
Ready to fire.
I don't give a shit. I mean, no heavy things going through, and if it's nothing but medium tanks, I'm just gonna ram them. I don't even fucking care, so. I mean, look at this. This tank goes. It doesn't feel fast, but it is fast, though. Look at all those other medium tanks behind me. Like, I can't even catch up. Think this hole's ass.
Been detected.
And just like that, man. It's just like that. Look at that. Tier 5 Crusader.
Fire on target.
And just like that, man.
Nice shot.
I don't even fucking care,
Our
dude.
team just wasted an enemy. Enemy exposed. Trap prepared. Drive on. Locked and loaded.
Now, AM3 Lee is one of those tanks that are shitty. I'm sorry, but that's a really crappy medium tank, and that was a tough tank. That's pretty much the thing that pushed me away from American tanks.
They found us.
Oh,
Really grazed them. Bounced off.
killed the.
Got 'em up. Our track is busted. We can't move. Track repaired. Drive on. They hit one of our tracks. We pierced their armor. Enemy is hit.
Ah, fucker. Well, Matilda for you. Maybe I should have shot at him first. Bitch knew what he was doing. They just kept shooting at my lower plate over and over again. Guess I could have probably backed up more too, but hey, he died. Oh, we had another 5-corner team too. Hope someone's focusing on the base. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, looks like we're gonna win by base cap. No one seems to be interested in going back, so I don't know what that guy's doing. Poor 5-4 died. That's that.
Great job, men.
You probably got. Oh, at least I assume so. Yeah, top of the board again. Fuck yeah. That's how it's done. Okay, so let's try one more game and see if we get something more higher tier than this. Okay, Mountain Pass Snow. See what we go against. It's another tier 5 game. Sorry guys, can't be helped. But again, the way I'm playing it, you're always gonna lose money, but you always will come out XP high, and it's a great tank to crane your German crews win. So thing gets XP like crazy. But let's hope high tier 6. I don't really want to do tier 7s, but tier 6s would be awesome though. See what we're looking at here. No, still tier 5 game. So, oh, I don't know what to tell you guys. So, thing doesn't. Well, I don't really see tier 7s and 6s that much in this thing. So other people might be different, but I don't get a lot. But they have 2 5-4s in their team, so we'll see how it plays out. Wow, they killed someone. That poor unfortunate soul. Wow, good job, artillery. That was awesome. And actually, there's not. Well, we have a shitload of everything. We have a lot of medium tanks, though, and stuff I could ram, which is really. Kind of figured they were gonna go bridge.
Look out! Enemy spotted!
If anyone comes up and helps me. Come on, heavy tanks, this is where I need you.
Enemies got us in their sights.
We get rid of these 5-4s, man. The rest of it's golden, so. Oh, that bounced right fucking back at me.
Focus on this area.
Just
ding them. They're hit. They found us.
Okay, they got a tank destroyer somewhere. Yeah, just like that. KV1 knew where to shoot too, just right up the turret. So yeah, I'll go across. I don't care. I mean, you guys don't have to do anything. I'll go right across.
The enemy knows our location. Enemy exposed. Our fuel is hit.
Jesus
We've lost
Christ,
half our
that
gas.
fucking hurt.
Enemy in sight. We
bitch.
Enemy is hit. Loaded and ready.
No, from the look of it, looks like we should go... No, it's just team destruction, isn't it? Fuck. There's no base, I can't. I guess that's a good and bad thing, so...
Been detected. Enemy exposed. Unlocking target. Reloading. That one left a big hole. We got him. They've spotted us. Loaded and ready.
Ah, you kidding me? Give me something. Fuck. Whatever, maybe they'll kill the artillery. Hopefully I don't end up dying by leaving them alone. That'd be very sad.
They found us. That one drilled straight through. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy's got us in their sights.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, kill him. Thank
Pushed
you.
a hole in their armor. Good hit. They're on fire. We got him. Another one down. She's loaded. Focus on this location.
I can't help you, you're in fucking front of me, dude. Last one's a stud 3G, which is no problem at all.
The enemy knows
actually.
our location. Target locked. We pierced their armor.
Oh, he fucking reloads
That's
faster
it,
than
we're
me.
strapped.
Ah, fuck you, you shitty ram too. Ah, that sucks. Well, that's what I get for not having the fucking creased rammer thingy. Well, whatever, what are you gonna do? Well, that was that. It only lasted like another minute, but that was the end of that. Fucked up near the end there, so. But whatever, again, top of the board with 2k XP, fucking ridiculous. I mean, I lose money the way I am, but this thing gets XP like a... No, that's damage. 1500 XP. Well, 2k damage, still fucking insane for a tier 5 tank. So, this tank is outrageously good. Super awesome in its own tier. Sucks I didn't get a game with us being a little bit higher tier, but shows you the strength of the tank. in its own tier. And look at those 2 5.4s in their team, and even though they lost and they died right at the beginning, they still top of the board. So that is the 5.4 for you. It is the best tier 5 tank in the game. Absolutely wrecks all their tier 5 tanks, destroys them all, puts them all to shame, fucking wrecks their day. So 5.4, do I recommend this? When it comes on sale, I absolutely recommend it. Buy it, whatever the cost is, buy it. Fucking fun tank to play, blast tank to play, and it's awesome. So love the tank. It's a unique tank to the Xbox One, has better stats than the PC version, so it's another reason when the guys buy it. It's a unique tank to the Xbox One. So if you see it on sale, buy it, guys. Until next time. Yeah, until next time. Yeah, nothing else to say.